Welcome back to Let's Play Hot Wheels Ultimate Racing. Or, in this case, Extreme Racing. Because you are in fact in the Extreme Racing circuit. I'm not going to finish it though, this episode I imagine, since we don't usually manage to finish anything super quickly. Oh, there's another race lane. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Who is that? Oh no! Take that, clone! I'm just gonna pretend the clones of these cars don't exist, I think. I don't really have any meaningful explanation for them in the universe. This car controls so nicely. It's nice having actual turning. Is that color? Oh, that's 60 Angels. Huh. Yeah, I appreciate having the digital display though for the speed, because it means I can see which speed I'm moving at a bit more easily. Is that muscle tone there? Not sure. Jeez, I don't really know how to time this actually. These fish are pretty good hunters. There we go, that's what I need. Car feels nice, fast, and nice handling though. Grease Lightning has somehow managed to get over their old issue of sliding around everywhere and not being able to turn. Because that used to define them, but not anymore apparently. They just have speed and handling now, apparently. Yeah, it's nice to be able to see a bit more easily when my speed is capped out by looking at a digital display. I don't know who that is. Yeah, it seems like just any other car. Maybe not all other cars, but lots of other cars. For some reason, when I'm racing against them, have really weird engine sounds. Alright, this is probably my favorite design actually for any of the cars I've come up with so far. You don't have that much control over how the cars look. I really wish you just got color sliders or something. Just change the colors however you wanted. But I think the decal really fits the color scheme on this one pretty well. And the shadow's still doing that thing where it doesn't actually match the ground underneath me. Oh well. Ooh, your time. Okay, see, I feel like that will still have hit me if I went to the left too, though. Whereas that one, second one I have no problem with. It's kind of weird. No. That's my position to take. It's for the robots. I think that's muscle tone. I'm just gonna say it's muscle tone. Kind of surprised muscle tone's actually managed to hold first here, considering they tend to make more of a show of themselves than anything else, and it's really awkward to control the car in this race for some reason. They tend not to be the best racer on the track, even though they know what they're doing a lot of the time. Okay, this car still does have some troubles being handled. The Grease Lightning hasn't quite fixed all of that just yet. But so far, still no difficulties really holding their own. I actually have to look at the environment around me a little bit more. It reminds me of Wipeout, where I was oftentimes kind of disappointed that there was this really pretty environment around me that I was driving through, and I couldn't really stop and look at it because I was zooming past all of it at such a high speed, and you have to focus for that game. I don't know which way to go there. It's like I'm going at just the wrong speed, so they always... Jeez! You always get me. Yes, I don't think I'd really react and just steer to the left or right in the air to prevent them from getting me either, in that case. Regardless, we're about done here. Yeah. And maybe this car does have some slightly slippery tires. It's Grease Lightning after all. Anyways, though. That last turn is so hard, though. Not bad. Man, I actually want my decent bit. Melon, that's a nice name. More Volcano, sure. I would like to see more of the newer tracks, though. Monsters, indeed, they are monsters. Or at least some of them are alive. Is that Metacog on the right? Robots are still here. Metacog, Danny. I don't know who that is on my left. That was interesting. Oh, that's Slingshot's companion. That's 16 Angels. And we're passing it all up, no problem anyways. It's Grease Lightning for you. Speed. And strangely, Muscletone, I believe that is the one that's managing to stay in front. About all this. Go away. Ah. Yeah, this car seems to have, I don't know if it's all cars in general or just this car, but it seems to have a lot of trouble for some reason. A lot of the time with, I don't remember which route I want to take here. All the time with any track that isn't actually oriented normally. Like if you're oriented sideways or up or down or whatever. If the track is not conforming to gravity, it actually becomes fairly difficult to handle the car. I don't know why. Whatever the case, I think we're pretty alright. I did that turn just fine, I think. Yeah. I wish I could just, I also tried, I don't know if I would wish I could turn off the shadows for the cars in this game, but it's probably just to ease the processing load, but the way they do it just bugs me. Because they're clearly not actually calculating where the shadows should be. They want to have shadows regardless. I need to remember that you get a bunch of turbo at the end of this track. I still haven't really figured out what hazard I'm dodging. I'm guessing it has something to do with that pterodactyl, but what specifically I don't really know. So it's like on this way. Just to find out. A little freeze, it's okay. No problem. There's a turn that I'm capable of messing up pretty badly at least. One more, I'm not sure. I appreciate that I'm actually capable of managing to hit the insides of turns now. That I actually have good enough handling to do that. I'm used to having to compensate for having fairly bad steering. And I keep hugging the corners too tightly. And I don't really feel much different on the whole. This is just that one turn that messed me up though. I guess I'll go with the route on the right instead. Nope. Get going. Pterodactyl does something there, I guess. Apparently I'm outspeeding it every single time though. And it's on a straightaway, so I'm always going pretty quick there. If it goes right after a turn or something, that'd be another story, I imagine. Or during some kind of bendy section. Yeah. Alright. Speed. Where am I going? Where am I going? Lost control a little bit there. So apparently you can't actually, well, I'd expect you could fall off on jumps a lot of the time, but I'm a little more skeptical now since there was that one time, I think it was 16 Angels, where I thought I would have flown over that edge of a track, but there was actually an invisible wall keeping me on after a jump. So I'm not so sure anymore. Whatever the case, we're not done here. I should pay more attention to how my car is oriented in the air though, so I don't land on my nose or anything, because you can change the orientation of your car, and it does slow you down if you land wrong. And at the end here, just keep the turbo going, since you just get a ton of it. Okay. Man, I'm guessing Aaliyah is Muscletone, and we're really being at Muscletone. Doesn't surprise me, since Muscletone is not usually the one that would be winning these on their own in their own right, but surprising that they're leading the pack. Anyways, I still want to identify that one car, though. That weird bluish one that... Whoa. I saw... There's a new one. I don't know who it is. Beautiful. Yeah, the main thing that determines how much boost you have on this track, it feels like, is that octopus. If you can handle him, then you have plenty of boost here at any given point. At least you have a decent amount to work with in any case. If not, though, that can really mess you up. Suddenly you don't have much boost to work with. You're getting 85% of your boost back every lap, so you can use plenty. I imagine. Without too much concern. There's not really much you need to use boost here for either, doesn't feel like. So that's the thing. There's a matter of how much boost you need for a track because of jumps and the like, especially if you're using a weaker car. You don't have as much speed whenever you hit a jump, and you need that extra speed to make the jump. Shoot. And then there's the matter of how much boost you actually, how many opportunities you have to get boost on that track too. That balance can change things a lot, it feels like. It feels like it affects the dynamic of the course a lot. I'm just taking the routes that feel most comfortable to me, essentially. The ones I usually find myself on. Although I did want to take that second route on the right, now that I think about it. Darn, I thought I had taken all of them before, but I haven't. Because I want to see that one. I'll see if I can try and pull that one off. I will try, if I can remember to try, which is why I'll see if I can try, and then subsequently manage to pull it off. Neither of those are a given. Oh, what? Come on. On the left here, though. Then on the left, next one I'll go to the right, if I can manage. Thing is, it's right after a turn, so I don't see it coming up. All of a sudden, I just have to turn to the right. There we go. So something stupid happens here. Doesn't seem like there's much special about this one. Yeah, this one is good game. Thanks. Okay, so that's another one of those awkward ones where you have to do little hops that can really mess you up if you don't know what to expect. I don't know if you get turbo for making those jumps or not. You do get turbo for that jump though if you're taking the other route, so whatever. I find that it tends to actually be disadvantageous to take the routes that seem more difficult to get onto, ones that require more awkward turns or something. My experience so far, at least. Why can't I turbo in the air? Does it actually speed me up? Whatever. Man, I'm winning by more and more. Oh wow. Who was in second this time? I don't even know. But must have has been falling behind a little bit. Regardless, that'll be it for this episode. Let's play Hot Wheels Ultimate Racing. I want to finish this tournament and see Metropolis 2 for one. That'd be cool. And see which cars there are, but we're out of time. So I guess I'll see you guys next time in the next episode. Let's play Hot Wheels Ultimate Racing. Bye everyone. And of course, if you have any other suggestions for which cars are who, go ahead and say so. I think everyone's named right now, though. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. But, in any case, bye everyone. If you have any other ideas, I suppose.